Yeah, you were really far ahead right there on that one, Nick. That's for sure.
Alright. Well, with that in mind, I'm going to go with the 68 coins, which means that unless Mark both gets the blue space and wins the mini game, I might actually have this locked up before we even have the bonus stars.
Yeah.
I should say that too.
So, for what you just did there, Nick, yeah, it's pretty impressive of how far you've come right here on this game. Despite you losing so much money to the beam right there on that one turn.
An item space that does me no good.
Your best bet is to land on that and hope for a coin mini game. If it's anything other than a coin mini game, I pretty much won.
Alright, what's the last mini game going to be?
And there's not even one up there, so with that, I pretty much solidified my win.
Alright, we're playing Messy Memory to finish it off.
What? Trying now.
Start.
Alright, let's see.
It's not actually the kind of vibe that I intentionally was going to grab first right here, but doesn't matter. I think I actually have this down pretty well here from what I was paying attention to.
I screw up as well, but like I said, it literally does not matter at this rate. Okay, thank God, just barely got that in time. I might have screwed up the order of the hammer and the DK thing, but even if I did, it's not good. Actually, I don't think I did. Oh no, I did screw something up though.
And it looks like from what I'm seeing, I did manage to get it perfect.
So yeah, Daniel's gonna win the last minigame, so good job for you on that part, Daniel.
Yeah, I do appreciate that, but from what I was aware of on the standings, I think you still have this locked up. But let's go ahead and take care of these bonus stars right now. Alright, first up we have the shopping bonus.
This could be anybody, really.
It's going to Nick and Mark. And the second bonus is the eventful bonus.
Not me, because I didn't land on a single one.
It's me that gets it. Alright, well, we pretty much know who won this right here, but let's go ahead and get to the winner.
No, DJ's gonna be last.
Yeah, it's good news for all of us.
I think you winning that last minigame, Daniel, wasn't enough to put you in second.
Yeah, it's good enough for me, but yeah, you are the winner, Nick.
Yeah, GG's. Man, what a cool comeback I had. Like I said, remember that at one point, because of the Blaze, I literally had 0 stars and 0 points.
Yeah, that was pretty insane right here, but you were lucky after that with how much stars you were racking up. So yeah, I will have to agree, it was definitely an amazing comeback you've had to get this win.
Yeah, but still, GG's all the same to everybody here.
Yeah, thank you very much. No matter what, this was still a very fun game overall.
So, what are you saying, Mark?
I said, game has space. What are you talking about?
Alright, well anyways, like I said, Nick was the one that did get the win as he ended up with a total of 7 stars out there, which was very impressive. So, with the way that you were able to get that comeback right here for yourself, Nick, You were saying that this has to be like the biggest comeback that you've ever pulled off on any Mario Party. Would you have to agree with that?
It's really going to be in the top 5 for sure. It's definitely up there. I still think my Jamboree comeback I messaged you about once said, but I didn't feel strong like Bridge, but this is definitely coming out like number 2 or 3.
Yeah, in a way, it's at least close right here. I still have to admit right here, I'm just impressed right here for the way that you won that right here.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. I do appreciate it. It was really a nice and impressive win.
So anyways, good job to Nick out there on getting this win, and I really certainly did enjoy doing this online match with you guys. So right here, that really turned out to be quite a fun one right here, if I do say so myself.
I definitely agree.
So anyways, let's go ahead and check out our detailed results right now before we wrap things up for the segment. So, yeah, Nick had Rich by a long shot right here, and Nick definitely did have many games from what I was aware of, since he did win quite a bit of those.
And meanwhile, in Bowser's lair, Bowser's gonna be, nobody lair on my space this whole game. What's wrong with me?
Oh, it's funny. And yeah, Nick had the most hidden blocks out there. It's hard to believe right here that both of them that he got had a star in them.
It's also worth noting really quick before we continue though, that even if I didn't get those two blocks, I still would have won my 7 coins.
Yeah, if it was something like that right here to be very intense, I would have just absolutely been blown away. But anyways, Nick and Mark tied each other for shopping with 3, while me and Donkey Kong had 2. Nick had the most items used. Nick had Sightseer by 27 over me, and Donkey Kong had Slowpoke by 24 over Mark. Donkey Kong had the most blue spaces. Me and Nick tied each other for the most red spaces with 2, while Mark and Donkey Kong had 1. Nick and Mark tied each other for the most item spaces. I had the most event spaces. Nobody had any chance time spaces. Mark landed on the most lucky spaces. And yeah, for what you were mentioning earlier, Mark, yeah, nobody had any Bowser spaces. That's something you don't normally see every day.
Yeah.
And all of us had a versus space but Nick. And Mark was the only one that landed on a Koopa Bank. That was all thanks to that one custom dice block that he did use. And Nick used a total of 8 stickers out here throughout this game.
And none of them I can mention were used intentionally. I used pretty much all of them by accident.
Yeah, kind of that's what it was all about right there. Alright, so anyways, I'll let you all see the graph right here for what it looked like throughout this entire game. And yeah, like I said, this was really quite a fun online match for the way that it did play out. And congrats to Nick once again on getting this win, especially since it was a big comeback for him, for how he pulled this off.
Yeah, thank you, Daniel. I really do appreciate it.
Alright, anyways, let's go ahead and get out of this right now, and we'll go ahead and get ready to wrap things up for this segment. Alright, so anyways, I do want to thank Mark and Nick for joining me right here for this online match right here for this segment, so I really do appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
It's
it certainly was right here, and I'm really glad that we could have a very fun time on this, like I said. But yeah, anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party Superstars for the Nintendo Switch as part of my 27th birthday special. But we still have 4 more games left to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.